Amidst the chilly air of April 10, 1912, the RMS Titanic, a majestic vessel touted as unsinkable, set sail from Southampton, England, on its maiden voyage to New York City. Among the throngs of passengers were two souls whose destinies were about to collide in a tale of love and tragedy that would become etched in history. Jack Dawson, a spirited and penniless artist, stood on the lower decks of the Titanic, his eyes wide with wonder at the grandeur of the ship. His carefree demeanor and easy smile contrasted sharply with the opulence that surrounded him. Hailing from a humble background, he had won a ticket to the Titanic in a poker game, his zest for life pulling him toward new adventures. Meanwhile, Rose DeWitt Bukater, a young woman bound by societal expectations and wealth, gazed out from a first-class window. Despite her luxurious surroundings, she felt trapped in a life dictated by her overbearing fiancé, Cal Hockley, and her controlling mother, Ruth. As the Titanic sailed on, Rose found herself yearning for freedom and a chance to explore life beyond her gilded cage. On the ship's upper deck that evening, a lively gathering took place. As the notes of a lively tune filled the air, Jack's eyes met Rose's across the crowded space. Drawn to the vitality and authenticity that Jack exuded, Rose took a daring step away from convention and joined him in a dance that transcended class boundaries. In that fleeting moment, their connection was undeniable, a spark that ignited against the backdrop of the starlit Atlantic. As the night deepened, Jack and Rose found themselves sharing stories and dreams beneath the moonlight. Jack spoke of his love for the open sea, the simplicity of life, and his aspiration to make each day an adventure. Rose confided her frustrations, revealing her desire for a life of her own choosing. The confines of societal norms faded away as they found solace in each other's company. Amid their newfound camaraderie, Rose revealed her true identity to Jack. She was the young woman betrothed to the wealthy Cal Hockley, a man her family saw as a financial lifeline. However, in Jack's presence, Rose felt something she had never experienced before, a sense of authenticity and liberation. Unbeknownst to them, the Titanic hurtled toward an iceberg that would forever alter their lives. The impending disaster loomed, but for that night, Jack and Rose were united by an unbreakable bond. In each other, they found the courage to break free from the chains of convention and embrace the rawness of their emotions. As the clock struck midnight, their hands intertwined, a promise unspoken but understood. Little did they know that their love story would be tested by the unforgiving sea, pushing them to the limits of sacrifice and determination. The Titanic sailed onward, carrying their love and the fate that awaited them. And so, under the starlit sky, amidst the music and laughter, Jack and Rose's journey had only just begun, their hearts entwined in a story that would be forever remembered as the Titanic love, a tale of love, loss, and the indomitable spirit of two souls who dared to chase a love that defied the odds. The sun rose on April 14, 1912, casting a golden hue over the tranquil expanse of the Atlantic. Jack and Rose's bond deepened with each passing moment, their stolen glances and shared laughter a testament to the strength of their connection. Despite the looming iceberg warnings, their hearts remained steadfast in the present, relishing the stolen moments they had together. As the day progressed, whispers of danger circulated among the crew. Unperturbed, Jack and Rose continued their escapades, exploring the ship's hidden corners and secluded spots. They stood at the ship's bow, arms outstretched, embracing the wind and the promise of a future where love knew no boundaries. However, as evening descended, the Titanic's fate took a dire turn. The majestic vessel, once deemed invincible, collided with an iceberg, sending tremors through its hull. Panic and chaos ensued, passengers rushing to lifeboats as the ship's stern rose toward the heavens and its bow sank into the icy depths. Jack and Rose found themselves in the midst of the chaos, clinging to each other as they fought for survival. Amid the chaos, Cal Hockley's jealousy and rage surfaced. The man who had once claimed Rose's heart could not bear the sight of her finding solace in the arms of another. His attempts to separate them only fueled Jack and Rose's determination to stay together, to hold on to their love even as the world crumbled around them. In the midst of the lifeboat chaos, Rose refused to leave Jack's side, the two of them making a heart-wrenching decision to stay behind. As the ship's final moments approached, they found themselves on the flooded deck, surrounded by the frigid waters. Holding on to each other, they shared their final declarations of love, their lips meeting in a bittersweet kiss as the Titanic's grandeur disappeared beneath the waves. With the ship's demise, Jack and Rose clung to a piece of debris, their bodies shivering in the freezing water. Despite the odds stacked against them, their love burned bright, providing warmth and solace in their darkest hour. But as the hours passed, Jack's strength waned, his life slipping away as he urged Rose to never let go of the promise they had shared. In a heart-wrenching moment of sacrifice, Jack slipped beneath the surface of the icy water, his life extinguished. Rose was left clinging to the wreckage, a survivor amidst the tragedy. She was rescued by a lifeboat and brought to safety, her heart forever scarred by the loss of her beloved Jack. As the Carpathia, a rescue ship, carried survivors to New York, Rose stood at the ship's railing, staring out at the horizon. She clung to the precious memories of her time with Jack, the love that had transformed her and given her the courage to live life on her own terms. With a heavy heart and tears in her eyes, she whispered her final goodbye to the ocean that had witnessed their love story. And so, the tale of Jack and Rose, two souls from different worlds brought together by fate and torn apart by tragedy, became a symbol of love's enduring power. Their love story, as immortal as the ship that carried it, lived on in the hearts of those who heard their tale, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, love could transcend time and circumstance.